Hey everybody, it's Josh here again, and we are looking to talk about a new bill that is going into effect that is going through the Senate right now in the state of Florida. In this new bill, they are trying to ban the ability of dog owners to allow their pets to actually hang their head out the window of their car. Um, this is not necessarily the greatest thing because most dogs, as you know, like to hang their heads out the cars, but it is a safety factor for all of these animals that are involved. And there's a host of other things that go along with this bill. It is Senate Bill 932 that is coming through Florida. Um, See, it says in section one of the bill, it deals with transporting dogs in cars. The section would prohibit Floridians from allowing a dog to extend its head or any other body part outside a motor vehicle window while the person is operating the motor vehicle on a public roadway. The bill says that violators would be subject to a non criminal traffic infraction considered a moving violation. Um, So yeah, that is something that a lot of people look into. A lot of people look at, and um, if one state does it, then other states are going to try to follow suit at some point. Um, there are other things that go along with this bill. Um, see, it it also includes the way that your dogs can be transported in your car. It would go and ban people in Florida from holding their dogs in their lap while driving. um, Transporting their dogs via the car's running board, fender, hood, roof, trunk. It also stipulates that in motor vehicles on public roadways, they must either be secured in appropriately sized crates, restrained from a harness or a pet seatbelt, um, or be under the physical control of a person other than the operator of the motor vehicle. Um, the bill also goes and introduces the fact that they are wanting to start an animal cruelty registry, which would going to be a lot like most people who are doing the who have been convicted of sexual assaults. It would go and deal with nothing but the animal cruelty aspect of things, and would go and give you the names, address, and everything else. It would also prohibit anyone who has an animal cruelty charge to have any type of animal in the house or live in a house that does have animals. So, I mean, this would be a great aspect in that regards to the bill. But other than that, there's a host of other things. A lot of people are upset because it could be things that they do with their animals and different things like that. But you know, um, I feel like there's a lot of other things that could be done just besides um, banning the aspect of how your dog rides in your car. It's just my personal opinion. I know there's a lot of accidents, a lot of injuries and stuff like that from dogs that are hanging their head out of a vehicle. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's wrong. It means that the people who are doing this actually needs to pay really close attention. I have my dogs with me just about all the time that I go anywhere. My dogs love to go and put their head out the window. Um, that being said, most of the time I keep the window up enough that the only thing they can get out is their snout. That way they can fill the air, but they can't actually get their whole head out. Um, I was always told, whenever I was growing up, if a dog can get its head out the window, then the dog can get out the window. So I never wanted anything to happen to my pets specifically. So I would always go and make sure that everything was safe. Yes, I do have a dog harness. Yes, I do have an animal belt that can go and go around the dog, go through the harness, keep it in a safe place. That way, it can't jump out of the vehicle, um, and all of that stuff. But there are lots of other things that go along with this. It is up to us as animal and pet owners to make sure that our pets are safe and that we are going and practicing, the best possible aspects of everything that we do. This is important, as far as everything goes. My babies are my babies. So that is something that we enjoy and that we like to do. We like to take them out. We like to go and do things, and we like to spend our time, don't we, baby? Yes, we do. This is Kitana. Kitana is my 2-year-old pit bull, and she loves to ride. So, something like this bill in the state of Indiana where I live at would really make it so that a lot of people don't take their animals with them, and it may not be the safest thing to leave them at home alone. A lot of animals that stay at home whenever their owners are gone are put in a crate or something like that, and they spend a lot more time in crates than they do out and about. So just remember, you know, sometimes people try to do things for the best of reasons, and they also say, that um, they're up for making amendments. So, if you're in Florida and this is something that's going to affect you, feel free to look up the bill. It's got a national headline on CNN. It goes through, gives you all the details of the bill and everything. So, I mean, it's a great read, something to look into, something to see, and give them your feedback. Tell them what you want to do. Tell them where you want it to go. Because I mean, it's something that I would go and look into, which is why I'm making this post here. So, I mean, give it a look. See what you think. See how it affects you, and see if it's going to affect you in the future. So, yeah, everybody, y'all have a great day, and we hope to see y'all again soon.